Hey, what's up YouTube? It's your girl Nina K. Simone, and today I'm here to review the 2015 Grammys. This isn't in any particular order because I really not sure I remember the correct order and I did not take notes. Let's see, it opened up with some rockers performing, right? And I was in the kitchen, so when I came in they had already started. I didn't hear their name announced, so now I'm listening. Okay, who are these old men? Just looking. I asked my mother, and I'm like, Mom, who are they? She like, I don't know. I said, you like rock music, you know. Who are they? She like, I don't know. So I'm like, Poison? No. I was like trying to think. I know they not Aerosmith. Everybody knows Aerosmith. So I'm like, I don't know. So at the end, they say AC/DC. I say, okay, that was a nice opening because it was, you know, it kept us moving. I didn't necessarily know the song, but I liked it. Well, let's see. What didn't I like? I'm sort of getting tired of LL Cool J hosting the Grammys. I mean, the first time I was like, yay, congratulations. The second time I was like, okay, this year, I don't even know. This could be like his 5th time. But I'm like, y'all can't find somebody else? Because he hosts, he's not really a great host because he's not like always present, if that makes sense. Okay, let's move on to Ariana Grande. I don't know any Ariana Grande song but the Bang Bang song. And I only like that. I know I'm shaking the camera. I only like that because of Jessie J being on there. That's to me the best part of the song. The beginning. Okay, let's move on from her. But she looked cute. Who else? Oh, Jessie J Performed with Tom Jones. Interesting. Why wasn't Jessie J nominated for anything again? I don't really know how the Grammy Awards works and how they pick who they pick and all of that good stuff, but I feel like they should have let Jessie J perform, because Always Says Yes is my favorite song on her album, and Personal. Those two are like my favorite songs for the album, and I believe that came out in 2014. Nevertheless, Tom Jones looked nice. Who was after that? I guess we could just go in on Madonna. I love the Material Girl. I do. I've been with her every comeback except this one where she did the Super Bowl. Was it like 3 years ago? Wasn't really feeling that. And this time, she looked great. Body was everything. I just thought it was sort of Liza Minnelli-ish on the Broadway side type of setting. The demon horns. You know, I guess because now we're so used to Lady Gaga and Katy Perry and all these people doing all this creative stuff and all this stuff going on the stage, I just was like, yeah. You know, I just really wasn't there for it. And I see on Yahoo, they calling it a low. It wasn't depressing. But I'll tell you who did start off depressing. That guy that got on stage and looked like the Crow. What was his name? He performed with Lennox. When he first got on stage, I was just like, you know, who is that? And what is he singing about? And then it got sort of upbeat. And then I didn't know if he was worshiping the Illuminati or Jesus, though. Y'all let me know which one was it, because I'm really not sure. But Lennox came out. Oh, I was so happy to see her. Hold on. Okay, where were we? Lennox. She came out, and I was like, you know, Sweet Dreams Are Made of These was playing in my head, right? And so she had on this like shiny shirt sweater thing, and I was like, damn, I wish she could just like pull that off and she have one of those, I don't know, was it like 18th century outfits on underneath? But nevertheless, she all of a sudden had the song jumping, because before I was lost, and then she started singing Nina Simone's I Put a Spell on You, and she killed it. Killed it. I don't know where they brought Lennox from, but I was happy to see her because I was so bored by then. Who performed after that? Oh, let's talk about Kanye and this singing with the auto-tunes mic. Look, I bought into 808 Heartbeats. I did. It's one of my favorite Kanye West albums, but I listened to these songs, I guess a couple of weeks ago when they got leaked. And I was like, I thought you said featuring Paul McCartney. Now, I don't know what Paul McCartney sounds like. Nobody in this house listens to the Beatles, but I'm like, oh, so he just played a guitar and you sing. But then I looked and Paul McCartney was in the audience while Kanye was singing that song. And it's a nice song. It just has no powerful meaning with a person who can't sing singing it. It's like me getting up there and singing. I cannot sing. I can make all the faces like I'm killing it, but it's not coming out my voice box. Okay. And then he had on, what was with the sweatsuits, and then he had them rolled up like LL Cool J. And I know he gonna try to say, because boys gonna start wearing them velour sweatsuits again, and he gonna try to say he the one brought it back, like he did the leather jogging pants. Sorry about that. Where was I? Oh yeah, he had his pants rolled up like LL Cool J. Enough of that. I was just bored. And then Paul McCartney, Rihanna. I was shocked by Rihanna coming out and actually singing. I really am not a Rihanna fan per se. I always thought she sort of be off in her songs, but she sounded really good. I guess that vacation she took was healthy. But then again, I was irritated. Paul McCartney's mic was not on. I could see him playing the guitar and nothing is coming out. Kanye, I really could have did without him sing. That auto-tune stuff and being on the Grammys like it don't belong there. The BET Awards, fine. MTV, fine. Grammys, no. No, sir. That's why you didn't see many rappers there, because they weren't qualified, and neither is that song. I'm sorry. But it was another thing, Rihanna's suit. Why the hell it just looked like she just put on some man's suit that came out. She didn't get it tailored. It wasn't a woman's suit. Even Kanye's pants was tailored to look like, jeggings. And she couldn't get that suit tailored. Before I get on to Queen B, because I know that's really why some of y'all watch this anyway, to hear what I have to say about Beyonce, but I'm not there yet. Let's see. Sam Smith and Mary J. Blige. I was so proud of Mary, y'all. Mary stayed on key at the end. I love Mary J. Blige, but it's just one thing about her. When she started getting in toward the end of the song and she started doing her runs and stuff, she always started falling off key, and it comes out like she's hollering. But she did good. He was like, stay with me. Stay on key. It was funny to me, but she did. She stayed on key. But that wig was terrible. It looked like a combination between Dionne Warwick's two-toned hair and Nene Leakes' wig. The wig, I wasn't there, and I'm usually for Mary's wigs. Gwen Stefani and Adam Levine. I'm not an Adam fan, but I love Gwen Stefani. And I thought I'm just tired of Gwen Stefani teasing us. She got that CoverGirl commercial. I think that's what it is. And then she's singing on here. She on The Voice. Stop teasing me, Gwen Stefani. Call the other members of No Doubt and give us an album. Please. And thank you. That's all I want. I want another album from Gwen Stefani. I don't want to see her no more. Unless I hear announcing that Gwen Stefani is announced today that she's going to get together, reunite with No Doubt, and they're going to produce an album. That's what I want to hear. Usher singing Stevie Wonder. It was alright, I guess. He looked nice in his suit. So where was Chris Brown, y'all? Why is it that I don't want to make this about Chris Brown, but when it always comes up for like award shows or something, his ass gets in trouble. What is that about? It seemed like every year when it comes around like an award show, because he was nominated, which I did. I know my hair is like, sorry y'all, I'm having one of them days. When it gets be around the award shows, Chris Brown is always just got in trouble last week, and that's why he's not there. He's missing out on opportunities all the time because of his own doing. He just gets on my nerves. Imagine Dragon, I don't even remember them because I turned. Okay, Beck. I never heard of Beck before tonight. That's the guy that had Herbie Hancock on the piano, right? Right. I never heard him before last night, but I guess he's very popular because it seemed like he won most of the awards that were shown on the show. And they said Kanye West got on the stage on him. Child. That damn Kanye. And I'm glad. I don't recall him doing that because I probably turned and missed it. But when you jumped on the stage on Taylor Swift, I don't like Taylor Swift, but it was wrong. She won. She won, and ain't nothing we could do about it. And I'll say, the time before that when you was pissed that Britney Spears opened the VMAs and you felt that you should have opened the VMAs, I was mad at you. I don't know what you did to Beck, but I'm glad I didn't see it, because I don't even want to see it. Lady Gaga and Tony Bennett. See, I was telling my mother about Tony Bennett, and I had her rolling because I was talking about how Tony Bennett, I don't know none of his songs. I know they all boring. And it seemed like every couple of years he get an artist, a young artist, and he do these corny ass duet CDs. And so I was calling him a bloodsucker. And then while I was talking about bloodsucker, I was talking about Madonna. Because you know how when Madonna was coming out, you know, they had Nicki Minaj, who didn't seem interested at all to be there. And Miley Cyrus, and she's like, yeah, give it up for my bitch Madonna. And I was like, Madonna always got a scheme or antic with these young artists to kind of pull herself in. Like that time she tongue-kissed Britney Spears and Christina Aguilera. Like, I can't get with Tony Bennett neither. It's just like, but Lady Gaga looked nice. She really did. And, you know, when Katy Perry came on, I was like, damn, Lady Gaga. When I thought about it, where have you been? You haven't really been putting out any music. I'm not a big Katy Perry fan. I have a respect for her music. You know, I think she sings pretty decent for all of the other girls in her world of entertainment. And I kind of appreciate her creativity, but I don't know any of her songs. And when she was performing last night and at the Super Bowl, I don't know nothing but I kissed a girl and I liked it. And I never even liked that song, but I know it. Let's see. Pharrell. I love Pharrell. I've always loved the skateboard beat. But Happy, when it first came out, it was like, I'm happy. And then, like, you know, after you heard it so many times, you was like, I hate that song. I don't want to hear that song ever again. So I liked in the beginning he had a different, you know, arrangement to the song, and I was mad that he didn't stick to that slow arrangement, because it was better to me, because I can't stand to hear Happy no more. And I really didn't get like how he accepted his award. Like, he didn't know why he got it. You're Pharrell. It was the biggest song of the year, and it did deserve the Grammy. He kind of like, I don't know, was it just me? Like, boy, be happy for your accomplishment, because you might not get another one for your own singing. You might get one for producing or writing, but you should have been more happy than that. Common and John Legend, by far one of my favorite performances. Sam Smith was one of my favorite performances, and now I guess we'll go on to Queen Bee. Now, I was watching the Kevin and Mikhail show, Scorpion show, and they were talking about Beyonce's supposed to sing a gospel song on the Grammys. And then it's the gospel song that Lettucey sang on the Selma soundtrack. And the first thing came to my mind was, Beyonce can't sing gospel. No shade at all, but she can. And I'm not sure that I want to see Drunk in Love, Pussy Poppin', He Monica Lewinsky on My Dress singing gospel right about now. I just don't know why that was the choice. And especially when Lettucey was at the Grammys, was nominated for a Grammy, and they should have just let her sing the song, because Beyonce came out looking like Glinda the Good Witch. From the time she opened her mouth, from the time she closed her mouth, she's not a gospel singer, or some people say a singer. It's just not her element. Beyonce is great at a lot of things, but singing gospel will never be one of them. The most powerful song in my book that Beyonce ever sang was Halo. And that's it. That's pretty much my sums up of the Grammys. What did you guys think? Am I right? I don't really do the best and the worst dress, because I don't quite feel I'm qualified for that. Y'all go to a fashion blogger for that. I'm here for the music. If you like my video, please like and subscribe, comment. Even if you didn't like my video, you B-stands are more than welcome to come for me, because I come back. Once again, my name is Nita K. Simone. You can find me here on YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook. Peace.